You can feel it in the air. The UN General Assembly and the SDG Summit has unlocked a powerful energy, a call to action to every single person. Island leaders continue to share their voice, building partnerships that bridge global challenges to local solutions. The launch of the Local 2030 Island Network has laid a foundation to bring the SDGs into national plans and into the lives of individuals.
That is actually what I'm feeling in this entire week here at the UNGA, that the islands are coming together, supporting each other and also challenging each other to work towards realizing the Sustainable Development Goals. We are creative people, we are proud people, we have our own rich history, and even in facing challenges like climate change, there are pockets of innovation possible, there are investment opportunities.
Island innovation is really about identifying local solutions that are locally grown, and some of them are indigenous, and traditional practices that have been done for generations, and others are maybe tech involved tech. So it's really how do we take those, and then our role as the Local 2030 network is to figure out within this innovation space that we have in the network, how do we scale those, how are those scaled, and who are the right partners to do that. And this new network is really focused on the early movers, who is trying to actually do something on SDG local implementation, and then how do we take those examples and share them with other islands so that they can kind of both iterate themselves and figure out how that might work in their own island, and then share what they learned with others. So it's exciting.
So we think that what Hawaii can learn from this is really learning best practices in other places. What we hope to share is actually the opportunity to measure and track progress in a locally and culturally appropriate way that is organic and bottom up, and that actually informs and feeds up to the broader goals. I think what is important is that as islanders, we're inherently systems thinkers. When we are looking to achieve a large suite of really incredible goals, the 17 Sustainable Development Goals. And we find as islanders that the best spaces are in between the individual and the collective, and in between civil society and business community. And if we actually look for those spaces in between, we're going to find opportunities to move the middle.
We have to be in the forefront of change. We have to inspire action. We have to be able to facilitate people to take action, but it really has to be ground up. The village, the people have to rise up.
I grew up in my first 14 years of my life were in an indigenous community in New Zealand, and I'm Polynesian, and so in Polynesian culture, I think, especially Māori culture, we are very much about the collective versus the individual, and so for me, being involved in this work is about my collective responsibility. And I often think about my ancestors, and I think about what would they do, and I think and really draw strength from that, and thinking you don't need lots of resources, you need like kind of the courage of your convictions to really believe that it doesn't matter how many people you are, even if you're just one person, you actually can change the world. I fully believe that.
The future we want, where we can all thrive, is possible. And now more than ever, we must turn to island communities to learn from their traditions and values to innovate our path forward.